Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Jack Lane. Welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Christian Bale's $100 million Frankenstein movie. As it's been pushed out of Prime 2025 release after troubling reports of first test screenings. So Christian Bale's got a new movie coming out, and it's this movie called The Bride. It's an upcoming Frankenstein movie starring Christian Bale and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. It has had its release date pushed back and will now come out in 2026 rather than 2025. Apparently it's had some bit of trouble with test screenings. So the original release date was September 26, 2025. March 6, 2026 is the new release date. So, I mean, I didn't know much about this film. But apparently the test screenings have come back and they were negative, right? The reactions weren't that great. In a Warner Bros. PR email, it was revealed that the Bride release date has been changed from September 26th, 2025 to March 6th, 2026. This movie, The Bride, of course, stars Christian Bale, and it's I was really kind of like, when I heard about this with Jake Gyllenhaal, Christian Bale, and then Maggie Gyllenhaal, of course, being the director of the movie. And I believe this is her and Christian Bale's first time together working together since the Dark Knight trilogy. Of course, she was in the Dark Knight. And I mean, Christian Bale, what's he done recently? I don't think he's done anything since 2022's Thor. No, I don't think he has. Christian Bale was like one of these massive sort of... He still is a massive star, but he'd have a movie every other year come out, or every year, I should say. He did Ford v Ferrari, one of the greatest movies... biopics of all time with Matt Damon, the Machinist, which I think Christian Bale, of course, was a method actor, and he used to go beyond extreme weight loss drops, weight loss increases. He used to change his physical appearance to match the roles he was going to be in. But Christian Bale, of course, this new movie he's got coming out, it's a $100 million movie, and I like that. But this movie is going to have to either go back into the... it's either going to have to go back into the editing room, or it's going to have to be reshot some things. I mean, I'm not shocked that the movie, that's actual budget is apparently 80 million. I'm not shocked that this film, people aren't liking it. The reason why is just because it's a Warner Brothers movie. And there's been a lot of negative impacts around it. Plus, it doesn't scream big budget blockbuster. Now, remember, there's a lot of films at test screening. People just don't like test screening movies. So, I'm not surprised. I personally haven't heard about this film, haven't really seen much about it, but the description of this movie: in 1930 Chicago, Frankenstein asks Dr. Euphonius to help create a companion. They give life to a murderer, woman as the bride, sparking romance, police interest, and radical social change. I mean, besides from being delayed and it being Christian Bale's next movie, that's basically all I have for it. There was a Bride of Frankenstein film, I think, in the works originally, and that was to be a part of... that was David Coep, Alex Kurtzman, and Neil Berger, who were doing that. And that was to be a part of a bigger... I think it was to be a part of their Dark Universe film franchise. I don't know whether that ever came to fruition. But I'm looking forward to this movie. The Bride, because it could be interesting. Of course, you got the Frankenstein movie in 2025. So all I really know about Frankenstein is the creator of the Frankenstein monster, because remember, not the it's Frankenstein isn't the monster, Frankenstein's the creator. But yeah, no, I think it's good they've got this reaction, because it probably means that they can go back, rework some things. But for them to delay it, I think it's a bit weird, especially for a March release of next year, when I don't know what the slate is for next year, but we have some heavy, big movies next year. We have Super Mario Bros. 2, Shrek 5, Minions 3, we have Toy Story 5, we've got Avengers Doomsday, Spider-Man. You know, there's 6 big blockbusters just there, and I know I'm missing loads more. So, putting it in a year where it's literally like a blockbuster central... Oh no, Star Wars The Mandalorian. And then you've also got... I think there's another one, isn't there? Nah, I think that's it. So yeah, putting it literally in March slot of 2026 could be a good thing for it, because a lot of films come out, so a lot of people go see movies, and it could really boost that film up. Oh, that film looks good. You see a trailer of it in the cinema, and you go, "Oh, that film looks good. I want to go see that." I know I do that. I literally sit there writing on my phone what films I've seen that I like the look of, and then I go and watch them. And I do that with everything. I think Migration, animation movie that released, I think, in 2023, possibly 2022. I might be wrong on when it released. No, 2023. I was right. I saw that trailer in cinema, and I loved the look of it. And that was a Universal Pictures film. You know, I think after a troubling reports of first test screenings, that's why you do the first test screenings. It's all normal. It being delayed is a bit, worrying, I guess. But for someone who doesn't know much about this movie, but likes the look of it, and I think the big pull for me is Christian Bale, and then the other big pull is Jake Gyllenhaal and then Maggie Gyllenhaal. Maggie Gyllenhaal's the director. Christian Bale's working with Maggie again, which I don't think they've done since the Dark Knight movie. I might be wrong, so correct me. And then Jake Gyllenhaal as well. You've got a decent cast there, and a good director. Because Maggie Gyllenhaal, although she didn't direct any of the Dark Knight movies, she has done some amazing director, like being a director behind the scenes on movies. I mean, if you just look at her director credits, which is only 3, admittedly. She had The Lost Daughter and The Homemaid, which was a TV miniseries, and then The Lost Daughter was, I think, a movie. So she hasn't been, deep in it. This is, I think, her biggest thing she's done as a director. But writer, she's, written The Lost Daughter. She wrote the episode she did for The Homemaid. And then she did, she's writing for The Bride. Producer-wise, she's been on a lot of films, been an actress in a lot of films. 50 films she's been a part of in her career. And then 6 movies, producer, 3 for writer, and then 3 for director. So she's, she's getting her credits in. And everything she's done, that I've seen at least, shows an ambitious woman who, in Hollywood, who really knows how to tell a story. Is this concerning? I don't think so. I am looking forward to seeing Christian Bale return to screens, because it has been 2 years. Well, it'll be 3 years by the time it releases, I think. But with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. I want to hear your thoughts. Are you excited for the Bride movie? What's your thoughts on it? I also do have another video coming out talking about Avengers. If you guys are more into the Marvel stuff here at the channel, I got another video. No, sorry, Star Wars. No, not Avengers. Sorry, Star Wars. Even I'm messing up my own schedule. Yeah, Star Wars videos coming very, very soon. But with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Stay cinematic, and I'll catch you later. Trying to 130 subs, only 3 subs left to go. Come on, guys, let's smash that. See you all later. Goodbye.